Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and ended on Fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelicans. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks.
Little to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. And a strong start on the grass. They'll get 7 on the game's first play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. Big play for Minnesota. 39 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's a first carry for their running back. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon.
Ready, go.
Back to throw. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His first catch in a wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Oh, here, down the field, will fall, incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Back to the air once more on second, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 44-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll look to throw. A little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He gets this one complete. gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Forced to his right. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Open man, right side. He's got it. First grab this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Got it. Ready?
They run with Walker. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Here we go. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's second down. incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Flush to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field. Instead, you let him turn into a runner. Big play, and he picks up the first down.
Here's Walker. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
Now remember back, like their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Hold it ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey, kick, make it Warriors. Gotta be 60 Maverick.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career, his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
11 yards on the pass there. First down, Minnesota.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Here we go. Shot 50. Pressure on 80.
He's going to let this one go deep to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Minnesota. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Check. Go.
Up the middle they go. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Returnable from the 17. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
To the ground, a first down run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10.
Let's go. Come back in. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
He's got a man, that's Horton. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught down that right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going for it all. That's hard. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Here's first and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
18-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And they smash him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the
They'll
play.
try again here. Second and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
On the run to the right. And he's in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Dragon 60. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Get it. 7, like Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going up top. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Right, Smith and Jigba has it. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and
All
10.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Pass right side, and that is hauled in by Horton. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating. So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Ready up.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know at this point that defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
And he's brought down after a gain of couple. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Go! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Come on! Hit! Steady!
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
23-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go! Here we go! Panther 60! Panther 60!
They'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. This is almost certainly 4-down territory if they need them all. Touchdown, extra point gives them the lead. It is 1st down and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
28, Seahawks 27.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Walker. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
That's good.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a 1st down.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
This one's snapped by Smith and Jr. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's JSN. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A 60-yard attempt.
Out the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pick up to 17 and a very quick 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. They'll run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Come on.
They'll run here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round.
Get it. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let one go down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
I should probably stop that head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapper pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So
Deputy! Deputy Lions!
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.